What is up, investors? Jason here. So a lot of people are still buying Terra Luna, which I guess should not be a surprise that people are buying it. It is now trading for what, like a fraction of 1 cent or 1/100th of a cent, something like that right now. So as we know, it's lost its value, which is insane, from going from a price of around $80 all the way down to pretty much being worthless because so many of it was minted. Now, I'm not trying to really spend too much time on talking about this, but there is a new Terra hard fork coming out. Now, I'm not invested into Terra. I don't plan on investing into any projects that are related to this. So I'm making that clear right now. This is just a story that I find interesting, so I'm going to be talking about it. So as I do get to it, if you don't mind, please do me a huge favor as always, and please be sure to smash the story annihilate or gently press that like button to help me out with the algorithm, help spread the content to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. And I talk about crypto related content every single day. Now let's get to it. So with the new hard fork coming up, there's volume activity still coming in. I don't know why there's as much volume activity coming in as there is, but in the last 24 hours, there's been over $334 million of volume traded with Luna, and their market cap is $855 million. So none of this actually surprises me at all, but let's go in a little bit about their hard fork, which was announced a few days ago. So the self-proclaimed and failed master of stablecoin and co-founder of Luna, Do Kwon, posted on Twitter talking about how this new hard fork is going to be playing out. The new chain will not be linked to Terra USD, UST stablecoin. Meanwhile, the old Terra blockchain will continue to exist with UST and will be called Terra Classic LUNC. Now, under the proposal, new Luna tokens will be airdropped to LUNC holders, UST holders, and essential developers of the Terra Classic blockchain. In addition, Terraform Labs' wallet with the original address will be removed from the whitelist for the airdrop, thereby making Terra a fully community-owned chain. The proposed supply of LUNC is capped at 1 billion, with 25% going to the community pool, 5% going to essential developers, and 70% going to LUNC and UST holders at various snapshots of events in May, subject to vesting conditions. And I don't know if exchanges are even going to allow such things happen of the airdrop happening. So there's a bit up in the air with that, but at the same time, we haven't heard from Do Kwon on social media, and there is an investigation going on by the South Korean government as Terra Luna's founder, Do Kwon, is facing South Korea investigation over claims of a Ponzi fraud. So that's another thing that is going on at this moment. Now, there are some investors that are suing Do Kwon and the other co-founder. Now, in this crash that started last week, Terraform's two main tokens, Terra USD and sister coin Luna, had registered more than 99.99% falls from their highs, wiping out more than $38 billion of investor money in a week, according to data from CoinMarketCap. Financial authorities said about 280,000 investors were believed to be holding about 70 billion Luna coins as of late, although the exact size of the damage remains unknown. Now, on Thursday, 5 South Korean investors filed criminal complaints against Kwon and co-founder Daniel Shin on charges of fraud and other financial irregularities, saying their combined damage amount to 1.4 billion won, or US $1.1 million. So I would not be surprised if there's not going to be a handful of other lawsuits coming up, as well as tax money that is owed, as the South Korean government has said that they're looking to collect on the Bitcoin that was sold. So anything can happen with that as well. And personally myself, I'm staying far away from any project. I mean, keep in mind that nearly $40 billion was wiped out in a day due to a failed stable coin. And this has created a lot of drama and a lot of other issues within the entire crypto market and the way that the governments all over the world are looking at crypto and stable coins. So this has been something that has been very bad for crypto, just bad press for crypto in general. And so myself personally, I don't like any of that. And so talking about it, I understand that I'm talking about it a lot more bearishly, but I would like to hear from people if there are anybody out there that is still bullish on projects that are coming up. Now, I don't want to like throw shade at anybody, but I'd like to hear from you in the comment section and just give your own personal opinions about what do you think is going to happen in the future if you feel like sharing. But anyways, with that being said, I'd like to hear from everybody in general. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. Thank you guys for watching and listening. I'll see you in the next one.